I was jazzed. Merrell is a footwear brand that I've worn for many years. Whenever I step into a Merrell shoe, it's like my body just goes, oh yeah, that's how it's supposed to fit. This is a lace-up hiking Alpine boot. It's called the Alpine Hiker. Now, here's the deal. You are getting top-notch quality in a brand that truly was designed for the woman's foot in two great colors. In either, this is the black choice, but what's kind of fun, it's black, but there's a hint of navy and blues in the laces. There's $350 to go around. Look how cool these are. Black. I'm shopping for the burgundy tonight. They're $40.93. How do we do that wild blowout clearance price for you, Allie? Well, here's the deal. No returns, no exchanges, but you get a wild markdown. You get Merrell for 54% off. So I'm getting the burgundy tonight. First day at this low price, there's only 205 to go around. Joe Suarez is joining us. He's part of the Merrell team. This is a lot of technology, Joe, for a blowout clearance price. Tell us about the Alpine Hiker.
For sure. How are you, Allie? It's been a while. Haven't seen you.
It's good to see you.
So the Alpine's a great shoe. I mean, when we at Merrell, we design shoes, we really have a couple things that we keep in mind. Obviously, the shoe has to fit really well, but it also has to be functional and also has to perform, right? So so when we look at this shoe, you're looking at the outsole right now. I think the shark tooth design and having the rubber outsole really gives you the great traction that you need, whether you're going out for a light hike or a walk, or actually even if you're just putting jeans on. You know, it's a really good looking boot. I think they did a great job with the color. So yeah, so the bottom again has the rubber outsole, and as you kind of work your way up the shoe, you know, it's got an EVA foam midsole, which makes it really light. So you can kind of feel that as soon as you pick up the shoe, it's got you know, the midsole and the insole are both made of EVA foam. So that's why you can feel the shoe being really lightweight. And I think they did a great job. You pointed out the laces. I think having the contrast color on the laces really makes the shoe pop.
Oh my gosh, I just had a Cinderella moment because the sample that we have usually isn't my size. But Joe, they're an 8. So whether you want the burgundy or the navy, I mean, here's the deal. The reason I first bought a pair was because I was taking a missions trip to Tanzania and Kenya, and I needed a shoe that gave me a lot of great support and also to walk on a lot of different terrain. Look how cute this is. But it's also like the footbed really contours to your foot. You get support, you get stability, especially because it is a hiker style. But Joe, a lot of times when I walk in my neighborhood in the fall, there's a lot of big trees. And so there could be then a covering of leaves. Then there could be a cover of moisture. That's slick. A boot like this is going to give you that stability.
Sure, and that lends to the functionality of a shoe that Merrell always keeps in mind when we design. Like I said, I mean, this really performs well in all different weather, all different surfaces and terrain. But again, also looks really good. So when you are walking around your neighborhood, people notice, and it looks really cute with jeans on. So it's definitely an all-purpose boot that we really love.
Well, it's kind of that, you know, Colorado weekend getaway look where maybe you're going to do some morning hiking. You might wear a legging and a big oversized, you know, tunic hoodie or something like that. It can be weekend casual. It doesn't necessarily have to be hiking. It could just be you want something that's going to give you stability, that's going to give you great style. Oh, I need these. This is the burgundy, and they're trimmed in black. These just look so cool. I would throw this on with like a big comfy Barefoot Dreams sweater. I also have it in black, which the black you could still wear with your navy blues because look, the laces have that kind of texture to it with blues. Now, if you want the burgundy, there's only 175 to go around. Merrell really thinks about the shape of your foot too, Joe. I remember that was the biggest difference when I stepped into my first pair of Merrells, was it felt like for me as a woman, you know, the shape was different. The heel was giving me the right, you know, a deep and a little bit narrower. I had more room in the toe box, the way the arch kind of curved to me. It felt like it really put my body on the right foundation.
For sure. When we started the brand 30 plus years ago, obviously we started as an outdoor true hiking performance boot. So obviously the attention to detail on performance and fit is super important for our athletes that are out there. And as we've evolved from a brand perspective and we started getting to more lifestyle product, it also still has those great performance attributes. And this Alpine Alpine Hiker is a great example of that. Definitely you can perform in again, a lot of different terrains, a lot of different activities.
you're gonna wear this all fall, you're gonna wear it into the winter, the early spring months, and then come again the next season, you're gonna love that you have these and you only spent $40.93. You are so smart. Now, I'll tell you the truth. My mom bought me these pair of Merrells to go on this missions trip. And the point was I was gonna wear them on the mission trip and then give them back to her because we were the same size. And so I went back to college, I gave her back the shoe. Every single time I came home for the weekend, I was like, can I have those Merrells back? I really like them. And I wore them traveling to Europe, to Rome, where I was like walking on lots of, the unterrain, like the pavers and the brick sidewalks. And in Africa, it's a lot of gravel. This is where you're getting something that's going to perform, even if it's just from your neighborhood, even if it's just to enjoy a great fall festival or do a hike at a local preserve. You're getting these for $40.93. It is worth the price of admission. 140 left in the burgundy. I am floored by the price because I know the quality of Merrell. Here's the black, but I only have about 340 in our Alpine hiker to go around. Oh, just 300 now. Okay. Sizes 5 through 11, whole and half sizes. Today's the first day at our blowout clearance price. So no exchanges, no returns, but big markdown. Joe, it was so good to see you. Thanks for hanging with us tonight. Oh,
thanks, Allie.
Joe, apple cider or pumpkin spice latte?
Cider for sure.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Thanks, Joe.
Thanks, Allie.
All right, we've got another luxe item. Man, did we hit the jackpot tonight for your Style Live?